In other breaking inputs, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla has now sought a high-level independent inquiry. This is regarding the case of the death of SL Dharmega Gowda, who was the deputy chairperson of the Karnataka Legislative Council, who was found dead on a railway track near Chikkamagaluru. The JDS, of course, has been alleging that this is a political murder, but the state government of Karnataka investigating this case. The state police here maintains so far it is a case of suicide on the suicide note that has been found. But it is important to note how the Lok Sabha Speaker has observed this development. He has taken to Twitter, and this is what he stated, that this is a serious attack on democracy. It is necessary to have a high-level probe here through an independent agency into the case of his death. And it is the duty of all of us here to safeguard the prestige of the legislative bodies and also the dignity and freedom of presiding officers, unquote. Our correspondent Neha getting us those details here. Neha, given the fact that while this case was being investigated, this was also an allegation that this is a political murder. It was a face-off between the JDS and the BJP here on this. This is an important voice speaking for justice for the former deputy chairperson of the Karnataka Legislative Council.
That's absolutely right. Up until yesterday, till when the suicide actually, came to light, it was only voices from Karnataka. We saw JDS leaders over here, demanding a high-level inquiry or a high-level probe into his death, alleging that, this was nothing but a political murder. Those are the exact words that actually Kumaraswamy has, gone on to use. And now after this, we're seeing how even, the Lok Sabha Speaker over here, Om Birla, has now called for a high-level probe. We'll have to, of course, wait and see where the investigation proceeds forward. But what we do understand is that in the suicide note, Sahel, that was actually recovered from near his body, we understand that it did mention an unfortunate incident that, happened to take place last week. Just last week in the Karnataka Council, where he was actually dragged from his chair, from the Speaker's chair, I beg your pardon. And this is precisely why, now we're seeing the JDS over here in Karnataka alleging that it was a political conspiracy. And now also we're going to be seeing possibly a high-level probe after the Speaker of the Lok Sabha has asked for it.